Hey guys, UggaDuggaBois here, and today we are once again working on our Honda Fourtrax 250. So a little while ago you saw that I worked on it. We got her running, just did some of the basic stuff, took her out, ran good. Well, now there is something wrong with the carburetor. I tried adjusting the idle and everything, and as soon as you start it, it just revs up probably like half throttle and you can't get it down either way. So I'm not fully sure what's going on, if this thing is gunked up or if something's broken inside. So today we're gonna take the carb off here and we're probably gonna try and clean it out if it's full of gunk. Otherwise, if there is something wrong, I did order this nice high quality China carb and we'll put that in. What are you caught on? Cool. There we go. And here we are now. So we have our carburetor fully out of the ATV. And I picked up a rebuild kit here just because it looks like some of the seal kits or some of the seals are leaking, and just want to replace, the jets, since I'm going to be doing a clean on it anyways. So it's doing all that. And here we have, it's an all balls carburetor rebuild kit for the TRX 250, which that's Fourtrx 250. And the number on this, I believe this is the kit number. I think so. They put a giant sticker over it so I can't see other numbers, but looks like I can see it through here. So it should be a 26-1428. So I think, yeah, we'll start with popping off these screws, and I'm pretty sure it looks like it does come with all new screws for this bottom here, which is kind of nice because this one is really stripped out. These other ones are definitely rounding out a little bit. Looks like it definitely was taken apart before, so it's kind of nice, comes with those and all new seals. So kind of freshening it up, because when I did originally have it, it was running fine. It was obviously, like I just said, it was running fine. There was no problems or anything. So instead of buying a whole new carb, or like I said, I bought that one and it doesn't even look, it kind of looks the same, but I'd rather just rebuild this one unless something is major wrong with it. Here's our float, here's our little needle here. It doesn't come with a new float, which is fine. Pretty sure this float's fine. But we will definitely be replacing the needle, yep, which is in this little bag here. Now we'll start replacing some of these parts. Even I'm pretty sure this guy has a bad seal on it too. I do have some extra seals in case any others don't fit. I don't like them. So we'll go ahead and tighten all these guys down, just do a final tightening. Oh. Brand new seal, look at that, all nice and fresh. And the final seal, I'm just glad the seals fit. That was really my biggest concern. I mean, having the whole carb rebuild kit was kind of nice, but I just wanted new seals because it was leaking before and I'm pretty sure it was the carb. So I am really hoping this actually stops that leaking. Not only stops the leaking, but also stops whatever revving issues I was having. And I'm just hoping. That's why I am keeping some of the old parts too. Well, I guess not keeping some of them, keeping all the old parts just in case. But I mean, does it really matter? No, because I would most likely just buy a whole new kit anyways. But there we go, float is all good to go. Buy like a better kit. But other than that, that looks like that is about everything. Just doing a final tighten, making sure. So we'll get this bottom put on. Actually orientate it like this, just so that I know it doesn't mess up the seal. There we go. Put all 4 of our brand new screws in, like so. There we go. We have a very nice rebuilt carburetor, so let's go slap it in and try it out. Hopefully it works. I'm praying. So as you notice, I'm actually doing kind of the way I took it off. I am doing the throttle cable first, just because that one does not really rotate, but the choke I can actually get to rotate. So we're gonna tighten this for the most part all the way down by turning it like this. As you can see, it's almost fully tightened down. Then we'll just take a wrench and tighten it the rest of the way, get that final little bit of tight on, but I want to get all those spins out, kind of know where my throttle cable is going to end up, so I can re-put it back in here. Come on. There we go. Beautiful, nice and smooth in there. Oh, used to a bike, twisted it. There we go. Perfect. With that on, still have our side plate here, which actually I'm going to blast this out real quick too. There we go. So I did just put on the fuel line here. I think it's a little longer than I need, but I can always chop that down later. I'm just kind of getting it on, have this side tightened down so I can put it in, the carb can be done, and I can always chop it down and tighten it down to the fuel tank later. Other than that, we just have to put on our choke. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. All right, so we're gonna leave that. It's tight enough. Now, what we do is we take that hose plus our breather hoses, which I may put a filter on at some point. We just take it, put it in our intake right there. Now, before I finalize this up and put this little boot on, I am just gonna put on the fuel tank. I wanna hook it up, start it up, make sure I don't have any leaks or anything, because This guy is a pain to get on. At least I had a lot of trouble getting it on. All right. Oh. And there we go. All I have left is once I get the air filter, I will be putting that on, but just gotta throw the seat on and hopefully she works. And now for the moment of truth. Perfect. And we are back. She ran and drove absolutely amazing. Didn't die on me, didn't stall out when I needed to shift. You know, it throttled down beautiful, didn't keep going wham or whatnot. And if we also check down here, as we can see, or I don't think you can see, but I can see, doesn't look to be leaking anything. You can see around here, this is where the previous carburetor was leaking. It's even on the ground here. So that makes me really happy that that is done. It no longer leaks, which was a really major thing, especially leaking gas right near the cylinder and everything. And it's just not good to leak it. And it, you know, completely refreshed, starts great, runs great. So that makes me really happy. And so next we are going to be doing on hopefully another video. I do have the brakes right here. I know when I first worked on this, I tried getting brakes work. We replaced this, didn't get anything, so we're pretty sure it's the actual brake calipers, whatnot. So we're going to try and replace those. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to watch that video. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be seeing you all next time.